which is with Google Opinion Rewards. So a lot of you might have not have heard of this, but some of you also might have heard of it because I made a video not too long ago where I spoke on it briefly. And essentially all it is where you're going to install the Google Opinions Reward app onto your phone. And from there, Google is going to send you a notification letting you know when there's an available survey for you to complete. And when you complete it, you're going to earn some sort of credit. And when I spoke about this in the previous video that I made, I got so many comments, so many DMs from people all around the world that wanted to do it. But I was trying to emphasize that it was something that you shouldn't really take serious because the amount of money that you can make from it isn't going to be a lot. If anything, the other side hustles that I'm going to be speaking about in this video are the ones that you should focus on if you want to bring in some sort of serious money. Again, there's no guarantees. And to show you exactly what I'm talking about, I'm just going to go onto my iPhone and open up the Opinion Rewards app as you can see on my screen. I'm just going to set up a screen recording and there's an available survey for me to complete. But before I do that, as you can see, I've got 16 pence in credit and I have to wait until I've got £2 for me to cash out. So if I just complete the survey, I'm just going to click on answer survey right there. So the first question is, which of the following Google products have you used in the last few days? I'm going to select the ones that I have used. Question number 2 is, how likely would I recommend Google Maps? So I'm going to say, I'm going to somewhat recommend it, or it's very likely that I would recommend it. And the final question is, what is your overall impression of Google Maps? I'm going to say that it's somewhat positive. And right there, as you can see, I've been able to earn 8 pence by completing the survey. And they're not always available, they don't really pay out a lot of money, as you can see. So this definitely has to be in the list of the easiest ways to make money with Google, but it's not the way that I would recommend that you take serious. And this actually now brings me on to one of the second ways that you can make money with Google, which is, one of the next easiest ways, which comes down to publishing blog articles on a Shopify store. And the purpose for posting these blog articles is so that you can build up free organic traffic where you can send that traffic to a specific destination. And for those of you that are not really sure of exactly what Shopify is, maybe you've never heard of it before, which is hard to imagine because this is what my channel is all about. Shopify is a platform that allows you to build your own online store. And the beauty of Shopify is that there's no limitations as to how you can get started as a complete beginner. If you want to use the dropshipping method, if you want to buy stock in bulk, it's completely up to you. And you can also sell any type of product that you want within reason. But one of the most untapped things about Shopify is that they've got a blog section which allows you to post blog articles. And again, you're going to be able to get these articles ranked on Google so that you can, get people onto your site, and then from there you can now sell them whatever product that you want. For me personally, the way that I like to do it is I like to find a store that is selling a particular dropshipping product, a store that recently maybe started selling it. And from there, what I do is build an entire Shopify store around this niche. Getting an online store set up in this day and age isn't difficult. From there, all you got to do is make sure that you've loaded the store with the right products, connected it to the right suppliers. And then from there, what you got to do is connect your Shopify store to a Google Search Console account. This is going to let Google know exactly what your website is about, and it's just going to make the whole process a lot easier when it comes to ranking all of your articles. And then from there, being able to produce articles with the help of ChatGPT or any other AI tool isn't really going to be a difficult thing. Of course, you need to change things up. You don't want to just copy it word for word. But if you're consistent when it comes to publishing at least 1 to 3 articles every single day, over time, you're going to build up momentum. That momentum is going to turn into people that are going to go from non-paying customers into paying customers. And it goes without saying that you need to make sure that the back end is all sorted. When I say back end, I'm talking about the payment gateways, your email accounts, as well as making sure that your supplier is synced up to your store so that they're going to be able to receive the information of your buyers every single time that an order is placed. There's going to be certain things that you need to make sure that you've done, a certain checklist, especially if you're a complete beginner. So if you want to check the resources down below, I'm going to leave some things down there that should be able to help you out. And I've got more videos coming out over the next few weeks when it comes to this business as well. So be sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you don't miss those future videos. But swiftly moving on to one of the next ways that you can make money using the Google platform, which comes down to starting up an automated service business. So one thing that a lot of people don't realize about Google is that, of course, you can use it when it comes to searching for things. You can use it when it comes to, searching up images, but you can also use use it as a directory when it comes to building up leads for a service business that you might be considering to start. And the reason why I believe that starting a service business might be ideal for beginners that are looking to, hit the ground running so that they can start building up cash flow is because if you're able to figure out a way to contact multiple different people that need a specific service done all at the same time, and you're also able to complete that service with the help of AI, the only thing that you're going to need for you to increase your chances of being able to make your first sale is going to come down to being consistent when it comes to reaching out to all of these potential leads. And that might sound a little bit confusing, but let me just quickly try to break it down. So when it comes to starting a service business, there's a list of different ones that you can start. You can start one where you help Shopify store owners manage their store, maybe help them with email marketing. You can also start a service-based business when it comes to helping clients, rank higher on Google. There's so many different ones, but one of the best ones, one of the easiest ones in my opinion, is to reach out to people on the internet that are selling, different companies, freelancers, whoever it is, and offer to build them a website if they do not have a website right now, because there's 5,000 to 10,000 websites that are being built every single day if I'm correct, and that means that there's a lot of money to be made. And the best part about it is that you don't even need to build the website yourself, and this is something that I spoke about on my channel quite recently, and so many of you guys have been able to benefit from it. And the entire process is super simple when it comes to automating things, because what you can do is go onto Google just like this, and from here you just need to type in a specific search term so that Google knows that you want it to scan the facebook.com site to look for a particular business. I'm going to be using Plumber as an example because it's the easiest one and it just makes so much sense. From here, it's going to come back with all of these different results. Once you get all of these different results, what you need to do is put them into a Google Sheet. You can just copy and paste it. You are going to need to make sure that you clean up the data by using something like ChatGPT. From there, all you got to do is paste the information into a Google Sheet. And the way in which you're going to be able to automate this whole process is going to be because you've got the email addresses, you've got the company name, and you've also got the type of company. So you can go into something like make.com, and within make.com, you're going to be able to set up a sequence so that it monitors all of the email addresses in a specific spreadsheet. In this case, of course, it's going to be this one. And from there, you're going to tell make.com to produce an email every single time that a new email is added. And as long as you've purchased your Gmail email address and you've connected it to a Google workspace, from there, everything is going to be automated. All of your potential clients are going to be emailed. And the two jobs that you're going to have is to continue adding more emails to the spreadsheet, as well as, of course, completing the actual service by building a website using AI. So this method is definitely one of the easiest ways of being able to make money using Google. But this now brings me on to one of the next ones, which is going to be down to simply selling digital products. So from my own personal experience, I've been able to sell thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of digital products. And the reason why I recommend this method for beginners is because once you're able to build the digital product, you put effort into doing it. And it's even easier now with the fact that we've got AI. As long as you've put your digital product out there on the internet in a way where you can continuously keep getting traffic towards it, you're going to be able to sit back, make sales, and you're not even going to have to fulfill anything because everything is going to be automated. When the customer buys it, they're going to automatically receive it. The first thing that you're going to need to do is decide on what type of digital product you want to sell. We've got things like spreadsheets, we've got digital planners, we've got ebooks, we've got online courses, we've got audio files, the list goes on and on. And the second thing that you're going to need to do is know how you're even going to build that digital product. You can use AI, you can do it manually. There's tools like Gamma.app. You can use Julius.ai if you're thinking about building some sort of spreadsheet or some sort of tracker. There's Horizons. Again, the list goes on and on when it comes to the different softwares that you can use to build a digital product from scratch. But once you've gone through that phase and you're now in a position where you've completed that digital product, the next thing that you're going to need to do is know how you're going to list it and make it available for people to buy it. And there's countless different ways that you can do that, but one of the ways is to list your digital product for sale on, let's say, a platform like Teachable. Of course, Teachable is best when it comes to some sort of education product, but the reason why I recommend Teachable is because they are going to be able to do certain things in the back end that doesn't cost you any money when it comes to getting the product ranked in Google. But if you wanted more of a hands-on approach, then what you can do is maybe build your own website using something like Hostinger. Hostinger is great because you can use it when it comes to building a website really quick. You can list your digital product on it as well. And then from there, you can do certain things when it comes to automating the traffic by getting the website ranked on Google. Again, there's going to be work that goes into it, but if you're able to be consistent with this, you're able to put the work necessary when it comes to bringing awareness to your website, being able to make money in your sleep is going to come easy. And I do need to say that when it comes to making money online, you need to understand that nothing's ever going to come easy. You're always going to have to put the work into things for you to be able to reap the rewards. Even though, yes, I've titled this video 3.5 easiest ways of making money with Google, it doesn't mean that you're going to be able to sit on the sofa all day scrolling through TikTok with a bag of chips. You're always going to have to put some sort of work in for you to get something out of it. The overall message I want you guys to take away from this is that when it comes to doing anything in life, there's always going to be easy and difficult ways, but if you're able to go down the path of least resistance, that's where you're going to have more energy to take more strategic action. And the more action that you're able to take, the more opportunities you're going to be able to see. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, you've learned anything from it, you got any value from it as well, don't forget to press the like button. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Hit the bell notification so that YouTube can let you know when a new video has been released. And if you also want to watch another YouTube video that I made recently, where I go through step by step what you need to do when it comes to building a digital product, listing it for sale, and just everything that goes into that process, you're going to be able to watch that video by clicking the link over there. Check that out straight after this because it's already helped out so many people, and I'm sure if you're able to watch it from start to finish without skipping, it can also help you out as well. But other than that, guys, I'll catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.